now we're going to how the course works. Okay, so these are the basic components: the books where the specialist will present, forums where you will discuss, assignments where you can do the hands-on and submit a screenshot, and quizzes where you can answer multiple choice, very brief, it's 5 questions, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. You have 2 hours per week, and 7 weeks is 14 hours total. And I will open the training sites. So you have a URL that's, and we'll send this by email afterwards, training.geoagro.com. I'm going to log out so you can start from scratch. So when you go into training.geoagro.com, you'll see English, Spanish, username, password. So that's where the same username that you used for signing up for the course. It's you will have just 1 or 2 courses depending, and I will review a very similar course that we did back in November just to give you an idea of how it's set up. So you'll have every week, it's a module. So there you will have a book where you can have different sections, videos, and maybe in some cases you will have an article that explains the concept. So this is a book. Then you will have in the same module a forum. In this case it was a forum for introducing the participants. So just to know where you're coming from and the main aspects that you are interested in. And then you have an assignment where it's a step-by-step exercises where and then you can submit this assignment. So this was at a time that we didn't have the Farm Service Center, so they just send the boundaries in KML or shapefile. Now you can just upload them, but it's the same concept. And finally you have a quiz. The quiz is, as I mentioned, it's just five questions where after reviewing the material you can answer some of this. You can answer these questions to close the topic. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. It's just 1 hour somewhere in your busy schedule to go through this material. So that's basically it. It's presenters on topics and tools that you will use to review the information and some review in your own time. So finally, this is the schedule for next week's. Today, July 20th, and during this week from 20th to the 27th, we'll be entering farms and fields in the Farm Service Center. The next step is an email. You'll receive an email with a URL to log in and some suggestions on where to start on that online training site. And there you'll find the instruction to upload your farm and fields. You'll have tutorials that you can use for that. It's pretty simple. It's what I showed, but it's always good to have it written so you can review it. And very important, something that I forgot to mention is that you can ask for help anytime. You will find here a link in the upper right. If you have any issues, any comments, any ideas, just describe it here. You can upload a file. You can leave your phone number if you wish, if it's necessary. We can call you. Many times it's solved just by a recommendation by email or a link by email to clarify. But if it's necessary, we can also call. There you can request assistance, or you can always email us at support@geoagro.com. So there's the email address you can use to request help. So it's just logging into this training site, review this basic concept in Module 1. An assignment will be just entering the form and fields just like we did, a quiz, and we're shooting for July 27th, 26th, midnight to be able to move to the next topic. July 27th, we'll be reviewing the remote sensing providers, and we'll be starting to work with the NDVI. So that will be all for today. I'm a little bit over, not a little bit, about 10 minutes over time. Thank you for your patience. I don't know if there are any other questions. Otherwise, I just want to thank you again for your participation, and it's going to be very interesting because of your different backgrounds, locations, interests. So we hope that this is a useful experience for you, and for us it's very interesting. So thank you. I don't know if there are any other questions or comments. And see you next week, or see you, or talk to you next week. I should add a webcam. Doesn't. Yes. So you don't miss much, but anyway, now everyone is using a webcam. I guess it brings people closer, so it's good. Okay, well, thank you very much, and talk to you next week. We'll be sending you an email shortly with the next steps to continue with the course, review this material, review these concepts, and start uploading your farm to the Farm Service Center. Thank you very much, and have a good weekend.